When the councillors were knocking on doors during the last municipal election, they started to hear a lot from citizens that their desires and needs for engaging with the city were changing. At the same time, city staff were also saying the world has changed. We have new ways of connecting with citizens. We're hearing that they have differing needs. And so it really was a convergence of internal and external people saying public engagement needs to change. It's time.
They were coming to a public engagement with one set of expectations about what they wanted to talk about, what they wanted to think about, and we're being told, no, we have to talk about this instead. So in other cases, we weren't doing public engagement when we should have done. So there was information, there was local knowledge that people had about their communities that was really valuable in terms of making projects better, and we're finding out about it after the fact and losing good opportunities.
The Council Initiative on Public Engagement is a 3-year project designed to improve public engagement in the City of Edmonton. The first part of the project really is about starting the conversation on public engagement in Edmonton. And so we've designed a series of workshops and a discussion guide that asks some really basic questions. What is public engagement? Why does it matter? And what does good public engagement look like? What are the key elements of good public engagement?
I was interested the moment I heard that there would be a workshop on public engagement. I thought, anyway, that I can contribute to making the process more beneficial would be worth attending.
I think every organization that conducts any kind of public participation or community engagement process has to be nimble, has to be ready to adapt to any kind of new thinking behind how to best communicate with people and how to solicit feedback. And I think certainly in the last 5 to 8 years there's been a dramatic change with social media and different communication tools. So it's important for any organization and the City of Edmonton to revisit how they do their public engagement and to adapt to the needs of their stakeholder groups.
And I'm hoping as part of this process that kind of understanding is what all of us will get. And then once we really understand what it feels like to be in each other's shoes, then we can start looking at ways to make it really work.
I think we all sort of came together as one and agreed on most of the conversations going on about how to get better engagement out of Edmontonians and making sure that City Council hears the voice of who they represent.
We want to ensure that we get as many voices as possible into the Council Initiative on Public Engagement. There's a discussion guide that can be found at edmonton.ca/open engagement. The discussion guide can be downloaded and completed, or you can complete the discussion guide online. Or if you want to get together with your friends, neighbors, and a group of people to complete the discussion guide, we also encourage that, and we'll help walk you through that process.